Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Nimbit Frontier. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme. My microphone, why are you doing this to me? My microphone has decided that it is going to raise slowly but surely to block my vision. Alright, anyway, if you haven't seen this game before, it is one part monster collection game, one part farm sim, one part action roguelite, which I actually think is really neat, where you effectively go down into this underworld area. I don't know what I can do with some of these things. It's been a little bit. Yeah, you go out on little roguelike runs and gather resources, gather loot, gather experience, monsters. Oh, I can break these. I don't know if we want to do anything with the oil. Nope, seems like a mistake. Okay, but yeah, so we go on little like roguelike runs, roguelite runs. Okay, I don't remember. That's how I dash. All right, keeping that in mind. Let's see. I need a torch for that one. But yeah, roguelike runs that will give you resources, will allow you to capture monsters. I'm gonna eat some toffee brittle since I took some damage there. Okay, let's see if I can capture this guy. Perfect. Broke free. See if we can get it again. 8%. Damn. I want one of you. I don't think I'm going to be able to get better than 58%. Alright, cool. Let's see. But yeah, resources, monsters, and so on and so forth. Then you bring them up. Raise the monsters, figure out their habitats and everything. And then release them either into the wild or use them kind of in your farm somehow. I admit I haven't gotten to that section yet because there's a lot to this game. And I only played the demo. I'm mining that bush. Funny. But yeah, I only played the demo for this, which I really enjoyed, and hence why I'm coming back for more of this. But, oh, is that an escape bot? I wasn't there the first time. Bot can take us up and out of the underworld when we're ready to leave. My nose tells me that the next floor is clear of any danger, though. I bet that thing follows us. Well, it's supposed to anyway. When you decide we have a good enough haul, we should take the escape bot out. Far safer than that janky old diving bell that shows up who knows where. Okay, we're gonna stick around. Now, do I have a key? I do have a key. Okay, so I've got this here. What do I do with this? Because, yeah, I don't understand some of these things. Huh. Yeah, I can swap this, but I don't know what to do about this thing. Oh. I was supposed to dive over here so I'd get flipped. I got it. Let's see. And I need a torch for that one. Or a bomb? I don't know if I have any bombs at the moment. I do have a bomb. We also have a shop, so I can buy a couple of things here. I'm going to buy a key and a bomb. I'll buy a key and a bomb. One of each. Or I can check, like, the map down here. Fragment hunt. I just want to see if there's anything else. Map is not available for this area. Okay, there's our answer. Okay, well, I at least might as well get this chest. Toss bomb. Really? Oh. There we go. I'm going to be a little wasteful with my initial couple runs of this as I'm refamiliarizing myself with how the game works. Huge credit to the developers. They have a skip tutorial button, which I, on a personal level, really adore. I recognize... Oh. Okay, we can dive down. Got it. Oh, so we can get an artifact, a mystery, forage. Let's go for an artifact and see what that gives me. Let's see, digesting food. Every new floor of the Underwild, you finish digesting one food item and free up a good slot, or a food slot. Yeah, so healing items are limited. Block projectiles with your sword. That's huge. Minmox drop more essence, or bombs are fired like cannonballs instead. Some more resources are good, but I think I'm going to go for this. See what I can do with it. Now, the other thing to note is... Oh, I should have actually looked at what the lower floors are. Real time does pass while I'm here. I don't know how much that matters, but there might be, like, stamina. Okay, see if I can catch that one. 91%. That's pretty good. Alright. Grab this. Oh, I think I'm supposed to break those. Oops. Oh well. Okay, and these guys are new. Warp. They can friendly fire. Good to know. No. Well, that'll have to do. We only have so many tethers, but I'll take what I can get. Grab another one of those. That was weird. Okay. Some dig spots are under rocks. Others are hidden inside tall grass. Dig, reposition, repeat, fill circle. Okay, got a white grub. Yeah, we have a fire shrine there. Okay, let's see if I can catch one of these guys. I don't think I have one of them yet. We don't have one of the little, like, Goobert-looking dudes either. Okay, one left. And if I run out of tethers at this point, then we have nothing else to worry about. Oop. Keep breaking that. I have no idea what that noise is. The, like, brrrr. Whenever I hear a noise that sounds that dire, I'm honestly worried that there's something going wrong. Okay, so we got some options there. I did get a firebomb, though, so let's go back to this. Toss bomb. So that opens that up. Toss bomb. Okay, key in some money. This is very Undermine with some of its design decisions. Box of keys? Sure. It's still no map. I will have to figure that out. Is there anything else? Hopefully we can unlock the ability to map the underground quickly. Just so I know if I've missed anything. Because, yeah, I think I went straight up. And there was an area here. Well, I've got an amount of these. I'm going to go as long as I possibly can down here. Even if it, like, messes up the day up above. I don't know. I'm always going to be one of those people. Whenever I'm given, like, the active gameplay option, I will forge ahead on whatever that active gameplay option is. As much as I humanly can. Okay, so what do we have here? Ooh, artifact. Swing your sword harder with every bit of food you eat. Gold drops have a chance to split into more gold. Minmax, yeah, let's go for the bitter spoon. The one question is I don't know if this game kicks me out if it's, like, late at night. Because, yeah, we might have to contend with the fact that if real time is passing while I'm in the dungeon, what happens if I'm out for, like, 3 days straight? Does my character just freaking pass out? Or am I just good to go? Common geode. Another common geode. I don't know if there's anything to do with these fires. Okay. So this is a boss monster. Well, I'm not too wounded. Okay, did that other guy? Yeah. The other guy took himself out because he takes damage for ramming into things. And Yeah, we need the grubs as food. Because I think what we're doing for the monster collection is we are determining the ideal environment for a creature and using that to tame them, more or less. So, I think the creatures here that we're defeating, we're just taking their genetic code. We're not actually... Ooh, ow. Yeah, we're just taking the genetic code. We're not actually taking the creature back. I'll eat another brittle. Technically... Oh, no, I do have spot for another. There's something here. Oh, I see. I can just pet my dog. It's cute. Yeah, you can level up your dog somehow. I have one available. Increase gather speed. Reduce item loss if you faint. Display no Nimbit information. And show room icons on the minimap. Oh, that's the guide. Yeah, that's huge. Okay, Gearbolt. Oh, it's cute. I'm going to bully this thing into a corner. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have any tethers left. Out of tether binds. Okay. That's a no good. I will have to remember to stock up on those. But I mean, we kind of knew that that was going to be a eventuality here? I don't know. That I was going to burn through all of them. I want to get at least one of everything, and so, I don't know. There we go. At least we'll have plenty of money for more toffee. Can I break this? Yeah. Nidorine. Habitat permit unlocked. Yeah, so we're looking for seeds and stuff that we use to farm, but then we also use to unlock, like, new plants, for habitats and other things? I don't know. Grab another one of those. Now, is this a path? No, that's a tree. I don't want to spend forever hitting rocks. Let's see what the Nexus is. It might just kick me out. I have no idea. I have no idea how long these runs go for. I mostly want to see if my character will pass out. Because I really like the idea of a farm sim that is also a roguelite. I have not actually seen that before. Okay, it reads... The journey deeper is one fraught with danger. Delver's quality may yet be tested true. This room seeks of 4 items near. Given in respect, the depths are due. Bring shrub snail for access. Another roadblock. Why do they bother? And why do they want 4 items? Prove your worth before taking on the dangers below. Oh, that sounds overly protective. I wonder how much more dangerous it could possibly be. Okay, so that requires a snail. Muckweed seed. Armored monkfish. And gleamroot tuber. None of those I think I have. But at least we got the diving bell. Is that anything? No. Ring-a-ding-a-ding. Oh, that's a really nice sound effect. My stuff! But yeah, I literally can't do anything with that until I get those resources, so we'll just make do. Go on another one. So we got Lentaro. We got Popmite. We got Prickly Shrew. God, these illustrations are gorgeous. Who you? Alright. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out what I can do with these. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do much of anything at the moment. Oh, I can claim that for a bunch of money. And some, tamer levels. I think we're just gonna go back to the farm. I don't know if there's much I can do. Bonnie. Oh, let me pet you. Actually, it's probably bad. Gate bot repaired. Hey Wabo, don't usually bother with letters, but since you just arrived, I suppose I ought to give you a fair warning. Name's Dax. I keep to myself, but I'm the only one around who knows how to fix bots properly. That escape bot that appears at the end of every floor is in a funny state after the last Nimbitier left. Completely useless, wires everywhere, the whole thing's a mess, but I've sorted it now, so you should be able to get it, to use it to get out of the Underwild when needed. Try not to break it again. If you do, well, best of luck down there. Yeah, so if I want to fix this, I'm going to need a certain amount of, like, monsters collected and tamed and raised. Which I think is, I don't know, I think this is neat. I think there's a lot of stuff to, like, really get in and mess with on this one. What I was talking about, the reason why I'm excited for this being roguelike-y, empty plot. Plant seeds to produce more seeds or Nimbit treats. Release Nimbits in the Sun-Kissed Valley to earn this blueprint. So I can do a garden, a corral, or an insect house, but I can't do any of these. Because I've got to release Nimbits. Look, Wabo. Miss Alice visited and dropped off a box. It's for you. I think I smell a donor egg inside. Come on, open it. Hope your hunt for Nimbit fragments was successful. This is my present to you, Alice, League Specialist. You received a donor egg. So excited, let's go to the incubators. I think, okay. Oh, the incubators are up here. An egg, come on, approach one of the incubators and place an egg in. But who are you, Dynadillo? Egg. Fertilizing is the next step. So, okay. I could go with any of these. Can I check which one? Yeah, learning the trade, incubate a donor egg, hatch a Nimbit, feed the chick milk daily. I don't think I have a way of checking these. Let's start with the goo. Make a fuyu. The incubator will keep the egg warm until it's ready to hatch. Take that, world. That's one. And many more to come. But yeah, I'm really bored of farm sims. There's a couple I like. If you've been following along on my Wanderbots channel, I've been playing through quest completion reward, clear an Underwild biome, get some of that, lets me rank up. Level up reward arriving tomorrow, 500 gold. Nice. So, like, I've been playing Dolok Town, and that's fantastic. Genuinely one of my favorite farm sims to come out in recent memory. But, like, there's a game that came out called Fields of Mystria that I'm sure is good, that I should probably do a video on. Here, let me read this. Tired of scouring the wilds for every last seed? Let nature do the work for you. Sun-Kissed Valley Sanctuary is the solution. Send matured Nimbits our way. Nimbitiers will reward you with our garden plot blueprint design. Learn how to plant and nurture your own seed stock. Just a little water every day, and before long you'll harvest a healthy plant that yields even more seeds than you began with. Efficiency never looked so green. And the spirits have whispered to me about a wandering soul entering our midst. Dear one, I hereby declare my offerings to thee, noble Nimbitier. Shouldst thou seek such services, venture to my sacred shop nestled between the Mystic's Tavern. I'll weave my energies into enchanting charms to aid you in your dives. May the spirits guide thee on this luminous journey, sweet soul. Yeah, I should probably come up here and make sure I feed milk to the Dynadillo. What? Dynadillo is growing! Our first juvenile Wabo. The elevator to the Nimbitorium is downstairs to the right. Onwards! I'll have to find more donor eggs, considering I have a decent amount of genetics to kind of mess with. Okay, so we are going to put this in. Balance of 800 for the previous Nimbitier. Oh, so I can buy more things. So every Nimbit needs a place to rest. Build a shelter. Okay, shelter. Terrain. Okay, terrain needs, figure out what it needs. So it's got soil, but it needs sand and water. Okay, and then soil. Oh no, it needs sand. I wish the soil was a little bit more soil looking. Sound effects are a little punchy. I might have to turn it down a little bit more. Alright. Environment needs. So it needs the ability to bask and have some shade. So tree is shade. Douglas fir, Scots pine. Well, I will admit, I like big poofy trees. But I'll take kind of whatever. Okay, and then some basking. Can I put this? I should be able to put this in the sand zone. There we go. Okay, food source. So we need some white grubs. Oops. Yeah, so I've been collecting these. So requirements shade. Lifespan 7 days. Yeah, so I have 2 white grub mounds that I can work with. Okay. Survival skills. Open the survival tab. Every day, your Nimbit can learn 1 skill to prepare for the wild. Training requires kinderberries. Go here. And then step 6, release tracker. Release tracker shows your Nimbit's progress towards each grade. Reach B grade or higher to release it to the wild. Oh, look at that. You built a habitat already, Wabbo. Oh, it's training time for that little Nimbit, and that means we need to get our paws on some kinderberries. Wait, what's this? You already have one. Well, look at you 1 step ahead. Let's head to the Nimbitarium and get training. Okay. So how do I don't want to build. Oh, do I have to go in? Kinderberry is a favorite stack of Nimbits. Interact with your Nimbit and select train skills. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Train skills. Now aim the dotted line at a food source or a habitat object and throw the Kinderberry. It works like throwing a bomb. Dotted line shows where the Kinderberry will land. Different objects can teach different skills depending on the species. For now, toss it at something in the habitat. So that'll teach basking. Let's teach it basic foraging. Well done. Now we just need to do this every day to train different skills. You can always boot up the terminal at the wall to check what bait to do, or train each skill. So, welfare is 80. It needs to mature. It needs basic forager and a survival skill. That's easy enough. Alright. And onwards. Eventually we will be able to get more of these, but that's our upper limit now. So let's go see what money I can spend what I can spend my money on. Really wish I could go fast here, but is what it is. But yeah, so, like, I'm sure Fields of Mystria is a good farm game, but it just seems like Stardew Valley, but slightly better, maybe? And for me, I just don't know if I care. Greetings, Wabbo. Oh, step over here. Behold, the town's spring flowers. Now that winter's gone, they ought to be transplanted outside. Could you imagine if these beauties were outside instead of inside? These fertile plots would be then free to grow more of my plants. Would you help me? Sure. Fantastic. You won't need to water them outside. The town's watering pot will do that job daily. Happy planting, Nimbitier. Do I have to pick them too? Might have to. Oh, yep. Yeah, sound effects I think are still a little loud for me. It's just the repetition I think that always gets to me. And the fact that it's like that much louder. I don't know. Man, the environments are gorgeous too. Weirdly, I would almost say like an amount of this looks like Gaia Online. Which is a compliment? Probably? I don't know. I didn't play much Gaia Online. I did some forum RPs and that was about it. Tree. Here's this tree. A tree so evidently sacred bears wishes of the townsfolk of Star's End. Great tree, grant our town a place to share thoughts and news. If it pleases you, let a bulletin board appear so that my neighbors may speak and listen to another. Secretly help. Oh, sacred tree, may my bees find safer homes. If it's within your power, let a humble bee box builder come my way. Okay, so it looks like those are the 2 quests that I can do for the moment. Let's see. Red flowers here. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of little flower planter boxes all over the place that I should put things in. What do we think here? 1 of each? Nah, I think 3 white flowers. I'm not a very big 1 of each kind of guy. This, I think red. Okay, so what's this one? I don't know. There's a word cat. Carpenter. Okay, well, we don't care about that. This. Do a purple here. I like the tech level of this town. That's the other thing, is that the setting for this is, I would say, more interesting than most other farm sims. Let's see. They're putting a lot of the red flowers, I think, especially near sources of water and blue. Don't know where I want to put the purples yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, how do we get to the enchanter? Don't have permission to enter. Oh, maybe out this way? Yeah, here we go. Your palms, I see. Have you considered a career in nimbiting? Oh, you have. Nothing binds us more strongly than the cosmic order. Quite right. I am your mysterious correspondent. Must confess that I have not been forthcoming in that letter. The real reason I summoned you is I have not seen my owl since the previous Nimbit departed. I sense that she confined herself somewhere dark. Oops. I may then offer my services once she's been returned to me. I deeply apologize for the deception. Okay, so we gotta go find an owl. Wonder if I can buy, like, gear and equipment anywhere. Maybe. Let's see. Well. No, it's this. Do I want to buy, honestly, 10 more toffee? Sure. Do we buy the dog bag? I have a shit ton of money. Yeah, so my stats go up based on my stats go up based on like how I've decorated my house, which I actually think is kind of lovely. Okay, it doesn't look like I can do much here, and also they're out. Might also be really early in the day. A lot of characters I haven't interacted with. Bot shop, sure. Okay. Teach young Nimbit cries of their kind. Okay, but I can't afford those even if I wanted to. Let's talk to the person at least. Welcome, don't mind the mess. Didn't expect to see someone new. That outfit? The Nimbit perhaps. Dax, bot maker. That's right, I'm the one who repaired that escape bot and sent it back down to the Underwild. No need to thank me, just part of the job. League pays for that one. You must be here to browse my bot collection. Please help yourself. Yeah, part of the reason why I want to do this is if I talk to everybody, I know where they are at all times. Which is a little freaky, not going to lie. Like, that is a power that... maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. I think it looks fine. Let's see. It's just a family. There's all sorts of critters around. Oh, here's one. Missed it. Blended in with the other white flowers? Sure. I think these are the last two. Purple or white? Do white. And purple. Well, there's a shrine here. Doesn't look like it can do much with it. We have to find Cassandra's owl. Just grab a random bird. You, owl! Let's see. Nothing here. And this is idyllic. This is the one thing that I kind of hate about farm sims, is that, like, I would love to live like this, but who wouldn't? Oh, this is not the fish shop. I just want to talk to every person. Ah, a stranger. What a rare sight. Just moved in? You made a great decision. It's Veronica. Lovely to meet you. And then she just sprints off. Hey, why not? Okay, Fisher's Spyglass. Allows you to see extra fishing spots in the Underwild waters when equipped. Starter Tackle. How many pins can I equip is a question. How do I... Oh, it's this button. So I can have 3 pins equipped. Extra fish is not a bad move, but it would cost me most of my money. So let's leave that, because I think I need to go buy a bunch of tethers. It's just nice to know. And it looks like, yeah, I might actually just be able to go fishing at all times. It's hard to tell. Okay. Telling me about owl rescue, that. Nope, don't think I can talk to that man. and that is fine. I'm just going to talk to everybody as I go by. Greetings, I'm Willow, just another deep space horror novelist. What a cute puppy. You're the one filling the Nimbitier vacancy. I don't know if that's a dog. I think that's a loaf of bread with legs, sprinting around after me. Also has a backpack that makes it fly, which is very funny to me. It's also sentient, which is also funny to me. Alright. Yowza, the town feels much more alive now. It's all thanks to you. Usually sell flower permits to Nimbitiers, but I really want you to have one. Here, now you'll be able to buy flowers and habitats for Nimbits who love them. So we've got permit for Aspen. So swing speed. And plant permits. Flower nectar. So tree shade. I don't know if we have any nectar flowers. Why is bluebell that much more expensive? Why is prairie crocus cheaper? I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to buy lavender for now. Just in case we have a critter that needs flower nectar, because I think everything else we have, more or less. This is new. Provisions. Forecast the next 2 days of weather during the nightly report, a bulletin board, and the bee-box builder. Okay, so I'm going to have to fund those. I was wondering how I'd make them. Okay, so I can buy league shop. So I can buy donor eggs and Nimbit milk and tether binds. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to buy too much. My money. I just want to stock up. So we have the donor egg. Let's set another one to start hatching. And then I think we go on a dungeon crawl. Oh, I can actually build stuff with Y. Dog bed. Oh, it's too far. Okay, so Cozy increases max HP, Lively boosts swing speed, and Stylish improves luck. But we're going to have to level it higher, so the more expensive stuff probably costs more. Is this done? Well, I've done that. I've got plenty of milk. Alright. Conservation effort. I'll rescue... Oh, it's this one. Flame. Oh, and we have this here. League Terminal 1. Well, I guess I should build that somewhere. So, Underwild report. Good morning, Nimbitiers. The Underwild's looking normal today. No surprises. Just usual dose of mystery and danger below. Stay sharp. Alright, so I got plenty of candy. I got plenty of resources. I think we're good to go. Let's go back down a couple of times. Could run around talking to other characters, but I don't need to. And yeah, it'll be nice to expand the depths of the dungeon, because I'd like to be able to see as much as I possibly can. Okay, so I'm just going to buy these items, because we will always need them. Okay. Oh, I need a bomb for that. Because I don't think I traditionally have a ranged attack. At least not one that I remember off the top of my head. Okay. And I definitely have one of these guys. Oop. Yeah, I gotta break those blue bee things. I don't actually know what they're for. Yeah, we want to break the grass in case we can find a dig spot, because we do need the stuff under them. But hey, at least one of them popped this open for me. We get our bomb. Yeah, so that does actually have a bit of a wind up on it. Well, let's go to the other, go back to that other place, because I want to open the bigger chest. I have plenty of keys and bombs. I might as well see what I can do with it. Let's see. Hope that's enough. There we go. There we go. I don't know how to stop prepping to toss this bomb. Nope, that's that. No! Yeah, I was locked in. I couldn't stop? I'll have to figure that out. Because it should be easier to undo throwing a bomb than I did. But I also pressed the wrong button to throw said bomb. It was mostly just that it wouldn't let me attack while I had the throw bomb button equipped, and I... Oh, I see. I should have swapped back. Got it. I forgot you have to manually swap your resources around. Oh, there's more kinderberries. We are going to need in large quantities. And there's the possibility I can get some geodes here. And kinderberry seeds, so eventually I'll be able to farm them too. I wonder what determines when my dog will grow. Yeah, we had a butterfly flying around, but I don't think I can do anything about them. I think we need some kind of net. Oh. There's another bit of dirt. There we go. Yes. So I might have to go talk to the beekeeper person for the ability to catch insects. Or I have that functionality and I just haven't, like, processed it. Okay, so we tried an artifact, which is nice, but we don't need it. I like the idea of the artifacts. They're useful, but until these runs last longer, they're meaningless to me. You know, I should probably catch at least a couple of the basic lads, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so if the grass is wiggling, it means that there's potentially a bug there. Okay, keep grabbing these. Yeah, having a bunch of kinderberries lets me do more training. I don't know how many cycles of training I can do per day. Presumably just one. Okay. Geodes. Well, we had a number of geodes. I don't know. Go from here. Yeah, what was I going to say about anything? I don't know. I think mostly just I sincerely hope we see more farm sims like this that start pushing back against the... Pushing back against the formula, I guess would be the easy way of putting it. That there are far too many farm sims that are just Stardew Valley / Harvest Moon again and again. And not to say that that's like that heinous, but it's boring playing the same game over and over and over again. I mean, it's not. Like, there are variations that make each game interesting and fun. But I think it falls too easily into being formulaic. Okay, I've taken some damage here. That sets that off. Let's see. I'm just gonna probably eat my toffee. Haven't seen any fish for... Dang it. I still don't know what those gooby parts are. Let's just catch a couple of these spare. Because we get a benefit for releasing critters, even though my specific division is dedicated to fighting. Because you can choose a division. I did so before I started this video, and it'll like give you different perks and benefits and whatnot. Damn, I have a lot of keys. Really wish you could extra, like, purple crystals. Okay. Not gonna goof this up again. There we go. Got it. I wish you get purple crystals based on how many like keys and bombs you have at the end of a run. But alas. But yeah, I want to see more farm sims that like really play with the formula in interesting manners. That take liberties. Do I want to go for a mystery? Sure. Mystery has the highest chance of giving me something interesting long term. Pins, fishing. Maybe fishing. Okay. Even without potentially fishing here, this has still got some good stuff. We got Gleam Root. Okay, I don't see any fishing to be done here. Oh, this is regular bomb. Go here. But yeah, I want to play, I don't know, like a tactical turn-based farming game. Oh, it's the owl. What? No, it must be a mistake. Nasty shoe for an owl to make? Or nasty shoe for an owl to make. Who? Who sent me free? Or set me free? Wait, a dog, a human can you be? Who indeed has appeared? It is but the Nimbit here. Minnie returns home to her seer to bear gifts for my savior. Okay, that's fun. And yeah, let's just eat our pie. It costs us a little bit of money. Let's wait until I'm fully healed. There we go. And boss again. Not that the boss is, like, hugely dangerous, but still. But yeah, like a turn-based farm sim could be interesting. Like, I'm thinking like traditional JRPG with... I don't know how it would go. Remember if I have to be breaking all of these little goobers. Because it's clear that that's like the corruptive thing that's causing all these monsters to be evil, question mark. But I don't remember if there's a benefit for hitting those. Not the end of the world. What was I going to say about anything? I don't know. Let's see, and I can just ignore that. Let him get hit by that one. I do really appreciate that there's like a super overt, like, hey, this is this enemy coming to hit you. I don't know, do we want to try catching him? It's like only a 55% chance, but hey, you might get it. We don't have any habitats for them, but that's okay. Alright, Gerbolt. Well, it's a cute sucker. Yeah, I don't need any relics for this. Even on spicy mode, this is pretty easy. Okay, see if I can get it. It's a 19% chance, but I have a lot of these. You're not going to be able to shoot me, you fool! Got it. It is goo. Yeah, so that's the analyzer. I guess that is making that. I'll get the Gearbolt crystal. Everything else is looking fine. It is late. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So the answer is being in the dungeon costs real time, but after a certain point it becomes late. I think I already knew this. I just didn't fully know. Lantern mushroom. I didn't remember, but I do really appreciate that this exists as a thing. Use tether. Oh. Okay, cerulean fur habitat permit unlocked. This is actually kind of a small little mother lode in and of itself. I don't know. I feel like farm sims as a genre have been around for forever, have evolved a lot, but are also constrained heavily by the existence of their predecessors that everybody's kind of just trying to make the same thing. And yeah, we might as well go down. There is a little bit left in the Nexus room. It's not much. And I might be able to do something with it, but I think I need to release some critters before I can do anything here. Yeah, muckwheat seed, but haven't found that yet. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. So there's the Gleamroot tuber. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to do random runs until those things show up, which is fine. I feel like you should get resources for that. But alas, is what it is. So we got Gearbolts. Gearbolts? Whatever his name is. Yeah, so there's no passing out if it's too late. You just can't go see NPCs during the late evening. But it means you can still finish up your day if you want to. Which is so nice. Come out here and check. Okay, so we have a bunch of farm plots, but we can only do so much with it. Let's see, how are these guys doing? Pet that. Egg needs to incubate. I think this guy is done. Yeah, we can't do anything with it yet. Just want to double check and make sure everything's in. Yeah, I appreciate that the time pressure on this is pretty much nil. It means more or less get your day done, then go out on the dungeon run. Which is kind of the complete opposite of what I'm used to, but I like that. Oh no, Scout rank level 2. 3. An Uber chest. 4. Dang. That was poor good. It is rainy. I believe this game is made by a husband-wife combo, and man, they knocked it out of the park. Oh, I'm so sorry if I disturbed your rest. I promise I won't keep you long. I just couldn't wait to share some exciting news. My private lab is finally open. It took a little longer than I'd hoped, but I wanted everything to be perfect before inviting you in. Now, if you'll indulge me a moment, I believe we can help each other in a very meaningful way. See, I'm studying how genetic fragments react under the tether. With enough samples, I can refine new bind designs, stronger, safer ways to capture fragments in the Underwild. If you're willing to bring me fragments, I can push this research further. Every bit you donate brings us closer to a breakthrough. When that happens, the League will share the new tether bind with you. Alice will make them available at the shop as soon as I finalize the designs. The League has also granted me permission to improve your sword and pickaxe in exchange for fragment research. Should that interest you, better tools could make your dives far safer and far more efficient. So when you have fragments to spare, please stop by. Together we can expand what the tether is capable of. I would absolutely love to see what secrets these fragments hold. I wondered when the stars would lead me here. Hope I'm not intruding. Your door felt receptive this morning. She is safe again. I felt it the moment the darkness let go. My owl returned with soot and on her feathers and a story she refuses to tell. A very wise choice. With my gratitude, Nimbit. I should explain why fate insisted I visit you in person. The charms you will soon carry are not found, they are made. Woven by hand, moonlight, and a tolerable amount of trial and error. Each morning I craft a small set of charms attuned to that day's spirits. My owl delivers them to her box at the cliff's edge, just before the bridge to the diving bell. Before you descend, you may visit her and choose one charm to accompany you. Each one reshapes your dive in its own subtle way. Fortune, peril, abundance. The stars rarely whisper the same thing twice. You wish to widen the possibilities, bring me gems. They act as anchors. The more you share, the more charms I can prepare for you to choose in future days. Do not mistake this for bargaining with fate. Think of it as giving destiny better materials to work with. And please take this. That coffee tart, one of my husband's favorites. When the night asks more of him than usual. Alright. An Uber chest. Okay. You must be well on your way to building your first habitat. If you notice some Nimbits need shelters you don't have, need a permit to build those. Some permits are earned by going up the league ranks. Others are discovered when you find their source materials in the Underwild. However, if you're missing a Nimbit shelter, you'll need to come by and check the menu at the league counter. Check your Nimbit's requirements before buying. Water lily bloom starts tomorrow and lasts 4 days. Keep an eye out in Redwood Path. Good morning, Nimbiteers. Looking normal today. Holocom. We've been trying to call you. Where have you been? Have you forgotten us since you left school? Come on, Pearl. I thought we agreed to be nice. Abba deserves to hear it. We've both been worried sick about you. Town I was sent to didn't have a terminal set up in the house. Well, couldn't you? Fine. If that's what happened, then I'm sorry about the outburst. Damn, he looks grubby. I'm glad you finally got the holocom service online, huh? Your town must be in disrepair to not even start with a league terminal. How's that happen when the league is overseeing all the towns? You must have made an enemy in school to have been sent to what sounds like a backwater town. No way the teachers would have given you a poor recommendation. You're one of the best among us. Pearl, I have a feeling I know whose family is behind that. You probably do too. So anyway, spill the beans. What discipline did you choose? We're dying to know. Encounter. Super. We're in the same discipline. You two and your desire for glory. What did I expect? Anything else from you, Wabo? I'll be in discovery alone, expanding our knowledge in Nimbit species. That useless task. Great minds think alike. Hey, wait a minute. Huh. So, Wabo, how's your first dive? We both had ours. Bet you've already been down to the Underwild, huh? You wouldn't believe where my diving bell's first stop is. Viridian Landing. You gotta be joking. That's normally reserved for rangers. Or higher. But that's the depth where the Mimhawks appear. Why would a new Nimbiteer be expected to go there? But have you had to use her sword and tether already? Okay, you must have. Wow, I'm impressed. Pearl and I are collecting genetic fragments off of tame Nimbits in our own biomes. Not from Mimhawks. That's wicked. No, Siegfried, we don't even know if Wabo is safe, much less make any progress. Oh no, Wabo, your feed cutting, our connection losing. We'll catch and watch out for the Mimhawks. Keep in touch. See you next. This even got some plot. I don't know. Okay, it's going to take another day before this one's ready to go. And this one's hatching. Oh, it's cute. Somebody on the dev team's probably a fan of Digimon. Did I mention that a happy Nimbit will shed essence in their shelter overnight? In fact, I smell some right now inside the habitat. Learn basic forager. Train skills. Basking. Okay. So, we don't have too much environment. So we have this one. And a cerulean fur. That just costs money. That costs resources that I have. Nutrition. Turnip. Terrain. And shelter. I'll have to see if I can learn anything else. But at least at the moment, I can't do anything of the sort. And that's fine. Next up, we want to build this thing here. What does this do? Oh. I do have a limited amount of inventory space. Nope, not those. Oh, we have a deposit matching. Here's the question. If I put the egg and the milk away, can I still use it or do I have to grab it? I don't know. We'll find out. Not that I can do anything else at the moment, but that's okay. Gift to science. Oh, you know what? Do we want to grab my genetic fragments for the moment? Considering I can always get more, the only one I might not want to grab and move over is the boss fragment, because that one's hard to get my hands on. And I have enough that I can actually go into the league shop, because there's perks I can buy on the right. I'm going to go take a look at. Some are cheaper than others. So, additional slot to consume food, increase inventory by 5, another Uber chest, incubate, another incubator, essence collector module, collects dropped essences overnight, so I don't have to pick it up myself, grants 20% daily progress towards a Nimbit's adult cry, manual teaching can still be performed, expensive. Sprint, except for when in combat, increase your pin equip slots by a little bit, and then mimics stop at 1 HP once instead of being killed by your damage. Ooh, that's nice. And then a gunsmith, but we gotta get a gun. I think I'm gonna go for the backpack. Because extra inventory slots is gonna be nice. Okay, league shop. Probably just buy a bunch of those. I should have plenty of milk. Yeah, I think I'll leave it as is for the moment. What is this thing? Oh, this is cool. Oh. So these are probably the different regions I can go to. Or no, these are the different places I can deliver critters to. So Sunkissed Valley favors patient, gentle, joyful, social critters. Will give me a plot blueprint for gardening. Man, the illustrations here are just wonderful. Like, I don't know. In an era where a lot of people are just pressing a button to shart out fake not art. Hello. Do not be alarmed. Many means no harm, for it is time to choose a new Cassandra charm. Digest an extra sweet per floor, or pure hostile. Nope. Indulgence. Oh, they even have really pretty pseudo tarot cards. And the research lab's over here. Cool. But yeah, you know, era where you have a lot of like really awful people generating images. I can't even call it art. Seeing games where like a person has gone through extreme effort to fill everything out themselves is so nice. Okay, so choose research. Before I'd start, I'd like to hear your opinion on what type of tetherbind research to focus on next. Okay, so we can do moonbind. Tether a mimic at night. To extract its genetic fragment at double chance. Tether a mimic on fire for a 4 times chance. Sword strikes harder, increasing damage by 50%. Pickaxe bites deeper into the rock. Or bombs drop a bigger blast. So I think I'm going to go for sword upgrade. I think getting the first sword upgrade is probably good. How much of these are worth it? I'm going to need a lot. Yeah, 12%. So, commons are probably 6 apiece. Uncommons are probably 12. I wanted to go for the damage first just because it's going to make the runs faster and generally easier. So that means we're going to want like a just crazy amount of tethers. Who are you? You look really different from the previous Nimbit here. Seem like you have a lot more potential. Rude? Is that rude? I have no idea. Alright, well, one way or another, I'm going to save, go back to the main menu, because this is a good stopping point. I adore this game. I think it's one of the most interesting farm sims I've played in a while. It plays wildly different from every other farm sim. Hell, you barely even do any farming, at least for the initial part of the game, and almost all of it is in service of this ecological conservation theme, which I think is fantastic. I think the only thing I wish I was doing was also conserving some plants, too, and just because, why not? I mean, you're technically conserving them by bringing things up from the surface, but I'd love it if there was a little bit more like, hey, go find some plant samples, because we don't have, you know, X, Y, or Z fern, and you're going to need those too. I guess it's baked in. I just wish there was thematically a little bit more acknowledged too. Maybe, I don't know. I think this is a neither here nor there, not really necessary. It just feels like plants need conservation just as much as animals. I live in an area with these really nice walking trails, but we have a lot of native plants that are getting choked out by invasive vines, and so every year the vines get worse, and our local town's not doing anything about it. And so I think I'm going to buy like a little handheld hedge clipper, and when I go on walks in the winter, I think I'm just going to go snip as many of those vines as I possibly can, when, you know, I don't have to worry about bugs or ticks or anything like that. And also they're just much easier to reach. Anyway, neither here nor there, it's just something that's been on my mind for months now, years. And anyway, I love the animal conservation aspect of this. I think that is a very fresh angle, a very thematically topical one, one that I think people can kind of attach themselves to. And it has that like Monster Collection charm of like actually finding the critter and taking care of them, and it's kind of cute, you know, going from egg to baby to raising them. I almost wish there was some way where you could actually like have a designated partner monster that would join you, but I understand if that's not really in the cards for this game. The action combat is fine as it is. Anything else? Not really. So I might as well mention that Nimbit Frontier is available on Steam now in early access. Still got a ways to go before it's done. I don't know how much is missing, but you can play like a decent chunk of it right now. And so I'd highly recommend it. I want to see this game succeed because I want to see not only where this game goes, but I want to see where these developers go. There's a decent number of husband and wife combos making games, but it feels like it's rare enough that I want to see more of them kind of pushing forward, because I don't know, I want to make things with my wife at some point. I want to see that trend continue so I can be one of them too. But for now, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.